Blake Bowman, I'm used to seeing you pro wrestling. This
yes,
is,
sir.
oh man, look at this. You got the styling, you're profiling here. Commentary, MMA, kickboxing, what was going on here?
But hey man, it's the first mixed martial arts combat sports presentation from the casino here at Dania Beach. A home run, knocked out of the park. Deuces wild right, GWA, of course, Israel. Hats off to Israel with the Ring Wheels of South Florida, put on an incredible card. 10 fights, I think it was 6 kickboxing, 4 MMA, maybe 5 and 5. I don't know, they kept shuffling things up, but everybody came out and fought, and tonight was incredible action. Yeah, I am one of the best commentators in the game for mixed martial arts. I know more than anybody you know.
How long have you been doing commentary?
I started doing commentary in 2008, 2009. I've commentated Rise of the Warrior, as you know. I am the official, unofficial voice of all combat sports. I've done every XFM with the last one because of the birth of my daughter. So I stay busy. If you're out there looking, I can commentate your show too and make it sound that much better.
Blake, it's interesting. What is it like when you're actually wrestling compared to commentating?
Well, you know, Jim, I come from this, man. I spent 25 years in folk style, freestyle wrestling, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I have I'm not trying to brag, but I have a very high IQ and acumen for this kind of stuff, right? For combat sports and things like that. And luckily, I'm a very well-spoken guy, and people seem to like my voice. And at every gig I get, I try to do my very best. I really put my heart into it because as a guy that used to fight, I know how important it is to have a highlight reel, and I try to give these guys the most excitement and the most pizzazz I can for their fights because I know what they're going through.
What do you think about South Florida MMA, South Florida kickboxing, South Florida karate?
It has become a place, and why wouldn't it, right? South Florida, where, I mean, name a better place to go. You got beaches, beautiful women, great food. If you're into nightlife, you got great nightlife down here. You got whatever you want, you know, pro sports out here. Beautiful casinos to go hang out at. And a lot of opportunity to fight if you're an up-and-coming combat sports. Whenever I first came down here, it was American top team, and that's what it was. And now there's tons of great gyms, and you can't even walk down the street without finding a great gym with a great instructor. Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts, karate, like you said. And now it's like every weekend, if you want to compete, which is the only way to get good, you got to try and fail to get better. That's all there is to it. There's somewhere to compete every weekend. This is a hotbed of mixed martial arts.
Stage 954, which is a great facility here at the casino at Dania Beach. And this was, as you said, the first event for this type of combat sport here. They're going to have another event coming up, I believe, in December.
December 18th, I think I heard.
December 18th. What is it like just having events here? Was this your first time here, or had you been here for wrestling?
I have not been here for wrestling. No, I have not. This is my first time to be actually at this casino. I've never even been to this. I've called it the Hard Rock. I've called fights at the Coconut Creek Casino. I've called fights at other places, as you know. I've seen you out and about. This is my first time here. It's a lovely place. I love it. And the newly renovated Stage 954, incredible venue, incredible hosts. Everything went off without a hitch, and you couldn't ask for a better night. Part 2 is going to be twice as good.
Well, you're a new dad.
I am.
So what's the schedule for you now with pro wrestling, and have you taken a little hiatus for now?
I've taken just enough of a hiatus to realize that that pro wrestling in South Florida needs me. They need a real pro wrestler. They don't need a bunch of gymnasts that are looking to shake hands and make friends and look cool. They need somebody that can just beat people up, and that's what I've been doing pretty much so my whole life. And pro wrestling needs some legitimacy, and I'm happy to give it to it here in South Florida. So hopefully my schedule picks up, but if people are scared, I don't blame them.
And this is interesting because Florida, South Florida, but Florida in general, wow, there is so much pro wrestling at all levels in Florida. So how does it make, we talked about MMA, what are your thoughts of South Florida and Florida for pro wrestling?
There's a lot of shows, and myself, my tag team partner, John Hartnett, shout out to Johnny Catering. We've been, we've been making shows up and down the coast. We went to the West Coast, we wrestled in Naples, we wrestled all over, and it's cool. If you're a pro wrestling fan, you can find a show to go to pretty much any weekend in South Florida. So it's a great place to be if you want to fight, great place to be if you want to wrestle, great place to be a fan of both.
What's the team? It's Cash
and Flash.
Yes!
Cash and Flash. A little bit of razzle, a little bit of dazzle. We are America's tag team, the new ATT.